Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to filter out your emails when someone has accepted your connection on Swom. So first of all, just pick one where someone has accepted your connection, so any old one will do. And what you're going to do is copy this part of the title up here, has accepted your connection request on Swom. Now you can have the dots, you don't necessarily need them. And then either Control C or right mouse click and copy. And then come up to this part here on your Gmail where it says create a filter, set across there and click on that, and it will take you to the create a filter page. Now what you're wanting to do is put in that phrase that you copied, so right mouse click and choose paste. That is what you're looking for in the subject, and because we want it as a complete phrase, not just those words, we'll put quotes on either end of those, so that's a double quote mark. And then to check whether it's working, we do a test search, and you can see you've got all of these emails that have come up here. And so we go on to the next step, and what we're going to do is, in a previous video I set up the labels, so we're going to choose to apply a label, and the label, these are Swom and other connections, and we never want it sent to spam because we want to keep it. I don't really want it in my inbox, so I'll click that, and I also want to apply it to all of the filters, the conversations that are sitting there. So once I do that, I've got all those clicked, I'll click create filter, and what will happen is that Gmail will think about it for a little bit as it runs through and re-applies the label to all of those 1600 conversations. And there was that little, you've got this little message that's appeared up here, your filter was created. And now over on the side here, this is our label that we used. It's now got a whole lot of messages in there, so if we come over here and click on that, you'll see that all of our messages that we found have been put into this filter. Now what I can do is I'll start, and say if I want to do 10 of them, I'll just come down to roughly the 10th one, pick on that, hold down the control and right mouse click, and it will open in a new tab, it'll open this profile. And then it's just a matter of using the K to come forward, so I've actually gone to 15, then control right mouse click, K, control right mouse click, K, control right mouse click, etc. until you work all your way up through to the whole lot. And once you've done number one, so we're on number one here, open that one up, and when we do that one, it'll bring us back here, and you can see now that we've got all of these ones here have been marked as read automatically, and along here we've got all the emails that we've opened, so we can go through and put in there, you can put your message into them. Of course I haven't logged in here, so you'll want to be logged in before you start this, because otherwise you'll have to log in on every page or refresh them all, so make sure you're logged in first. But once I've posted my messages, I then come back here and I'll choose all the red ones, and then what I do is I move. Now I'm not using the labels, I'm using the move to, and I want to move them to the connections welcomed, which is the over here, it's the next one down. And when I do that, it will do two things. One, it'll take them out of this folder, so I know that I've welcomed them, and two, it will put them in the welcome folder so that I can come back and post another message to them, perhaps a month down the track or something like that, or whenever I choose to. You might want to put them into, you could do extra folders and have months in there, so you get around all of your connections on a regular basis, but that's up to you. Now just be aware that it doesn't these aren't all of your new connections. These are only the ones that have accepted your request. If you accept theirs, you'll need to manage them separately.